Well, hi everyone. Right, I have a new model in the Cyberpunk range from Tory Factory. You may have already had a peruse of the store for the new range from that company out of Korea. Now, today we're looking at the robot worker. There he is in 135th scale. Again, I was very intrigued by their range of Cyberpunk accessories, figures. You may have seen a robot dog. I'll link to all of the other videos in the description for their Cyberpunk range. So let's get this guy out of the box and we'll have a look at him. So two of those. So what's this one? This is just some information about how to handle 3D printed models. That is the material they give you for the robot's apron. And they also give you yes they do. They give you a template to cut his apron if you want to model this guy with his apron on. And then let's have a look at the guy himself. So let's do that and that. Just be a bit careful with the parts. You do get some of these little leaflet type things for assembly instructions, which Tory use. That's that guy. So let's have a look at. That's very, very interesting. Yeah, so let me bring that close to the camera. So that's how it's been modelled. The torso, two legs, two arms, and some bits and pieces, including his head there. If you can just about make that out. But the detail is superb. It really is. They've had to think about how you would want to paint this. Again, lots of surface detail, lots of panel lines. You could absolutely enhance this maybe even further with a few maybe additional scratch built parts if you wanted to. You get the I guess the beams which he's holding in the box art, but of course you could have him holding anything really in that pose. So if you are doing some kind of maybe industrial or some kind of sci-fi cyberpunky kind of maybe diorama or scene, this guy might be very, very interesting. I have a couple of things. Let me put that on my t-shirt so you can see what that looks like in more detail. But yeah, very interesting addition. I have a couple of ideas for how I would use this. As soon as I saw it, I thought, yeah, I have a couple of things I could use that for. But that's very, very interesting. They call it Worker Robot number 1, which is very, very interesting. As I say, the box art really kind of gives you an idea of how you can use it, but really it's up to your imagination how you want to use this guy. It's very interesting indeed. So that is Robot Worker number 1. That could be a very interesting addition to a scene or maybe a small diorama. Really, sky's the limit, I think, with this one. But I've got a few ideas for this, so stay tuned for maybe some interesting photos and videos of how I'm going to use this guy in some of my model making. As always, any questions, any queries, do come back to me, and of course, keep on modelling.